What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I posted, even though I've been posting a lot of short format content stuff. We just picked up this GX460. So before we jump into the install video, which is a pretty easy install, I want to go over the GX real quick because we got this car a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and we got it at a Lexus dealer and we got it for a good deal, but it did come with some issues. And so we did a few mods before getting to this point. We did a brake pads front and rear. I installed a cat shield because people like to steal catalytic converters from these cars, and we did undercoat the car because there was some rust on this car. This car did live in Wisconsin for a few years, like 3 years of its life. Then it came to Texas, and that's why there's a little bit of rust. Not bad at all. I'll put all the videos overlaid over this, but yeah, we got this new GX460, and I know I've done a lot of overlanding stuff in the past. I don't plan to make this an overland build, but a little bit about this build. I want to do a OEM plus GX460 build. We've done a lot of off-roading in the past, and I don't want to do any off-roading with this car. I want to keep it dailyable. I want to tow my drift car to events that are farther away, and I want to just have a nice car. It feels good, so we're gonna do all the suspension mods, mild lift, maybe a leveling kit. Super Pro, if you're watching this, I want some bushings for this car. I want to do all the bushings on this car so that way it handles like a brand new car. And then OEM parts from the 4Runner, like some OEM shocks, sway bars, lift kits, wheels. I just want it to look good and handle and tow my car to the track. So that's all this is. I'll make it a short build so that way I'm not taking too much time on it. I'll do it here and there whenever I have a chance, but kind of here's the start. So let's get into the install. So let's go. All right, so now it's time to install these rock grills from the TRD 4Runner. So this came on the 5th gen 4Runners, and they do fit the GX460. It's a direct bolt on. There's some cutting that you need to do right here and right here, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So let's go. All right, to remove the running board is pretty easy. There is a bunch of bolts underneath that connects to the bodies. Like, I think there's 6, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, 2 in the back. There is 2 bolts holding the mud guard right here to the body right there, 2 Phillips inside, and then 2 more on the back mud guard. So we're gonna start making our way from the front to the back, but we're not gonna take the bottom out yet because that's the last part. All right, when you open your door, you're gonna see a tiny hole right here. That's when you're gonna get a Phillip and screw one of the screws out. Just like that. Make sure you keep that. You're gonna reuse that. Same thing for this side, another Phillips screw. And then there's one more in the back right here. All right, next remove this harness right here because this connects to the lights on the running board, which I'm not gonna have anymore. So if you need that, you won't have it anymore. Pull it out, and then get this clip here out of the way as well. This is one hand, not easy. There we go. All right, as you go underneath, you'll see these 2 bolts right here. This is the center. There's 2 more on that side, and then 2 more on this side right here. You'll take all those out and it should just fall out, but it is connected by the body by a few clips, but take those out first. All right, you can see it's pretty loose now, and the only thing holding it to the car is a bunch of clips that you can just pull right out, which I'll show you guys in a bit. So make sure you keep the doors open when you pull this out. All right, so now we need to cut this so that way it will clear the rock sliders. And if you don't cut this, you will see the bottom of the car pretty much exposed. You can see it doesn't look nice. It looks pretty ugly. You're gonna see all that if you don't cut this and make it fit around the rock slider, which I'll show you on this side. You can see I trimmed that side right here. I cleaned up a little bit with some sandpaper or something, but pretty clean job right there. Fits good and clean right there. And just looks so much cleaner like that. You won't see any underside. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same to this side. All right, to make it easier, you're gonna go ahead and take these little brackets out. These, I think they're 10 millimeters, so break those loose. All right, you're gonna wanna separate the black step side right here from the top part, which is just all clips right here, but you're gonna remove this metal clip right here, this retainer. Same thing on this side. There's two on this side. All you gotta do is get a flathead and just pry it out, and it should come out pretty easily. All right, you see this tab right here? This is actually double-sided tape onto the white part itself. So what you're gonna do is just pull it. I'm just gonna get a flathead and pry it off. You can see it's just double-sided tape. I'm gonna separate that. So that way it's not connected to it anymore. And then now you can start pulling these out, which should come out pretty easily. There we go. Tab right here, this is actually double-sided tape onto the white part itself. So what you're gonna do is just pull it. I'm just gonna get a flathead and pry it off. You can see it's just double-sided tape. I'm gonna separate that. So that way it's not connected to it anymore. And then now you can start pulling these out, which should come out pretty easily. All right, you can see it's all separated from the step. Now the last piece is to cut. All right, so I have tape where I'm just gonna cut right here along this line. Same thing on that side. We're gonna cut pretty much along here to follow that curvature of this bottom part right here. And it should be good. All right, now you're left with this top piece that you can go ahead and mount back up. We're gonna clean up all the edges, that way it's a little bit cleaner. So let's go ahead and get this all cleaned up. All right, go ahead and get this top part all mounted back up. Go ahead and bolt everything back in as well. Go ahead and press it in. Should all pop in with these little clips right here. Then you go ahead and bolt them all back in, and now you can put the rock sliders on. You can see I have it kind of mounted a little bit. Now we're gonna tighten everything down. All right, go ahead and reverse install everything. Everything should go back exactly the way it was, and tighten everything down. All right, so here it is on the car right now. It's super low profile. You can see underneath, it's all bolted in, real nice. What do you guys think? I do need to clean it, but I need to clean up the cuts a little bit too, because it's not perfectly straight, but some sandpaper will clean it up. But yeah, what do you guys think? All right, that's the first mod of the car. What do you guys think? Pretty easy bolt on. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.